Behold, the VSS fence. This fencing cart picture was taken by none other than the Hump. The Hump, the Hump, the humping goat. There in the river of Los Angeles, while out for a hike upon the land, came across this symbol of Fence America, the shopping cart. It's a great fence in which you put that which you wish to consume. Wish to put in all of the goat and fish to purchase. You versed hard, you were underpaid, and now it's time for you to cash in what meager pittance you have in order to acquire something that's probably going to give you cancer or something even worse. But that's the greatness of Fence America. Fence America, where you cannot decide whether you should be on the land and the sea, and so the fencing cart, in all of its indecision, stands, wades, not quite swims as either a goat or a fish, there in the river, where it doesn't quite commit. Attached to it is a lifesaver, a life preserver, because that's the only health care you're getting in Fence America. You'd better know how to use it. Do you need to get a limb amputated? Use the lifesaver. Do you need to get brain surgery? Use the lifesaver. Are you drowning? Well, you're going to have to give us a copay before you can use that lifesaver. This is Fence America. The wheels which were provided to you on your cart have been locked because you're too far away from the place where you were doing your shopping, and now it doesn't verse anymore. Fence America, where you attach a crude sail to your shopping fence, hoping to capture the wind before it is outlawed and made not free anymore. Because if it's something, then someone is going to take it and then sell it right back to you. Fence America, where you use the wind in your sail because the wheels have failed. Fence America, where you wave the Fence American flag in your shopping fence with the same wind that comes from the fence stations that bloviate endlessly about how they're looking after you. Where the census does not even determine if you are goat or if you are fish, and all of your personal information has been uploaded to the mega corporation. Verse America, where the Verse American flag wasn't even made here and was probably made somewhere else. Verse America, where excess charges and tariffs made you pay extra just so you could consume it. Verse America, you're careening now, you're sailing about, you're wheeling wherever you can, where once the fencing cart was a symbol of your status and privilege to make consumption of whatever products you wish. Now it has become not just your choice of public transportation, it has also become your home. You're living in the shopping cart, Fence America. You're the product. You're the product, and you're living inside of the fences. Lucky for you, you can still stick your head out the top of that fencing cart and breathe the polluted air. But it won't be for long. This is to you, Fence America. This is to you. Welcome to the living stream of Goat vs. Fish, where anything's versable, and you're still free to choose goat or fish. The versus of the shopping cart is about to start. Who shall triumph, the goat or the fish? Get away from my shopping cart. That's my shopping cart. I found it first. No, I found it first. It's clearly on the land. It belongs to goat. It's clearly in the sea. It belongs to the fish. That's what I use to do my shopping. That's what I use to live in. That's what I use for my health care. That's what I use for my public transportation. It's my only possession. It's the only thing I own. Even though I'm supposed to be free to be able to make anything I want with my life, I've been totally priced out of the market, and now that's all I have. It's all I have left. I could say the same thing, and I do. Also, you're lazy and don't work hard enough. It's you who are subsisting off of government subsidies. If that were true, I wouldn't be living in a shopping cart. Actually, it's entirely true because I voted for people who made sure that you wouldn't get any sort of help from the federal government or the state government. It's mine! It's mine! This is the promise of Versmerica! The promise belongs to me! There's not enough promise of Versmerica left! This is the only possession that hasn't been declared owned by a mega corporation! We have to versus for it! We have to versus for it! Wow, wasn't that riveting? That's the kind of thing I like to see here in Fensmerica. You don't really know if your product is worth buying or selling if there aren't goat and fish who are willing to come to blows over it. I remember the heydays of Black Fridays when goat and fish would be stomping all over each other in order to get a discounted PS2 or the latest flat screen monitor. Now you don't see that sort of thing anymore. But we'll still kick you out of here if you don't pay us enough money, to live or get your health care or buy some celery. I mean, we won't kick you out if you can't afford your health care, but you can just die. And between you and me, that's way cheaper than having to deport you. This is why I love Fensmerica, where the goat and fish can dispense with all the pleasantries. We don't like the goat and fish getting too comfortable in Fensmerica, otherwise there wouldn't be anything to buy. So we're gonna make sure that you don't have anything that you can call your own. Ah, you hear that? The sound of the song of belief. Because this isn't really a goat versus fish nation, is it? No! It's a Christian nation! And now, to introduce to you, Jesus Christ! Hey, what's friggin' going on? Hey, don't hold all your friggin' applause at once. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to friggin' celebrate America's friggin' birthday. It used to be a friggin' versus over here in America. It used to be a very goat versus fish kind of place. but there was a separation of goat from fish, and but now, we're getting back to our friggin' roots, It's my friggin' time now. Now, look, I friggin' understand that most of you aren't really doing anything that I was friggin' talking about anymore. You're friggin' taking my name in friggin' vain or something. Because, I said all kinds of friggin' cool crap. Like, let's have a look at this. Look at this. I got this friggin' tattooed right on my friggin' ass here. It says, beware of practicing your piety before others in order to be seen by them. Yeah. In other words, don't do your good deeds when no one's friggin' watching. You know what I'm friggin' saying? Or maybe let's friggin' look at this one over here. How about, I have said unto you that in me you may have peace. That's a lot of friggin' me's and you's. In the world you have a tribulation. Man, that word's friggin' long. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. Yeah, I friggin' overcame the world. I friggin' died and I friggin' went to heaven. And then I friggin' came back and I blessed your friggin' podunk little friggin' country called friggin' America. Now you're friggin' free to worship me. And, that's the only friggin' freedom that you're gonna friggin' get. Because everything else you gotta friggin' buy. But be sure to leave your friggin' donation. And if that goat versus fish guy ever comes around, just know that this friggin' country of ours, it long ago slipped out of goat versus fish's fingers, It used to be able to vote on stuff, I know they're still voting on things in friggin' New York or whatever, but don't worry, the friggin' chips are gonna fall. The friggin' chips are gonna fall, and it's gonna be friggin' Jesus for you friggin' all. Yeah. Hey, between you and me, it doesn't even matter if you believe any of this crap. You just gotta friggin' put a cross on your chest and say that you friggin' believe in me, and then everything's gonna be friggin' okay. And if it's not, it's because you probably didn't friggin' mean it anyway. So, this shopping cart actually friggin' belongs to me because, I'm a man of very few friggin' possessions. I got my friggin' robes, I got my friggin' sandals, and, because I gave all my friggin' possessions to the friggin' poor. You hear that, friggin' golden fish? I already gave my friggin' possessions to the poor. This shopping cart friggin' belongs to me. Get the frick out of here. I'm tired of you friggin' begging for my friggin' scraps. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Gabba, gabba, go. I hope they don't friggin' sing in the next one either. Wow. Doesn't look like anyone's getting that shopping cart just yet. And that fence sitter. Oh, how they said all kinds of offensive things to the goat and fish. Don't listen to them. Here in Verse America, you can still choose goat or fish. And that's what Goat vs. Fish brings to you. This is your president, Goat vs. Fish. And no matter what deceptions the fence-sitters may levy at you, know the true verses. You already know the true verses, don't you? It's Goat vs. Fish. Are you goat or are you fish? It's time to count the verses.